Okay, yeah, it is now recording. Okay, hey guys. Okay, so last night, I don't even know how to talk today, but thank God my bangs are in place and I got new hairspray today, so they're able to stay in place. I really want to talk to you something about me that I've recently, discovered that I just had to say no more, and I'm not trying to go really religious, but I am Christian, and lately, for the past few months, I have not been a really good Christian, and let me tell you why. Okay, so for the past few months, I felt like I've been really mean to me, and I've been really bitter in the heart because my friends probably don't know this, but I've had a really rough life in the past few months. I won't say this one thing because I'm really embarrassed to say it, but let's just say that I've had family members come in and pretty much just kind of cause all this drama. I've had loved ones just go away from me, like my hamster. Like, I know it's probably nothing to you guys. Oh, it's just a hamster. But when you really love something or you really love someone and they go away after they've helped you through a lot, then it's gonna kind of mean something to you. It's gonna they're kind of, when they go away, it's gonna mean something, and you're gonna just want to cry the whole time. And I've had so much crap happen to me, and it made me such a bitter person. I felt so bitter inside. I've told a few of my friends that I've been bitter inside, and it kind of made me lose my joy. I noticed that in my videos I don't really smile anymore, and I'm not really me anymore. I'm not that joyful Ashley everybody remembers, and the reason why is because I've had so much crap happen to me, and lately I've been feeling like I've been so mean to people, and just yesterday I just decided to stop. And the reason why is because I've been getting these really, really horrible thoughts in my head from Satan. I know that sounds silly, but you just get these voices in your head that you're just thinking, why am I even thinking this? Things from the past, like with an ex or something that happened, and you're like, oh, I thought I processed this, but it's just, that horrible thing they did to you or something. Or then there's this thought of it could happen again, but in this same way, and it kind of gets you off a little bit. And yesterday it was that I finally said to stop, was because I was meaning to take a new profile picture, and on my I have it now everywhere, but it's a really good profile picture. It's not bad or anything. It's just me basically being silly in front of the camera, and I thought it was a really pretty picture, and so I took it, and I think I took that around, I would say 11 o'clock, and ever since 11 o'clock, from 11 a.m. until all the way until 7 p.m., I just kept getting these horrible thoughts, and they were just, I had this I didn't believe it was Satan because I kind of gave up on God. I kind of said I don't want to believe in God anymore. I kind of turned a little atheist, agnostic. I kind of believed there was a God, but I didn't believe he was around, and I didn't believe that Satan was a cause of all this bad stuff. And I got all these thoughts. I kept getting this one thought of post a status saying how beautiful you are, and something there was a certain thought of post a status saying I'm so beautiful, so I'm more beautiful than any of girls on here, so suck that B word. And I was just thinking, why would something like this ever pop in my head? That's so not me, because I would never ever post a status like that. I don't even post statuses about other people. I don't say names in statuses. I don't even, if someone did me wrong, I'm not gonna write in a status, oh, you're such this and this and this. I don't believe in that. If you can't say anything nice, if you can't post a decent status, then I just don't put it. But anyway, I got that kind of a thought in my head, and then past thoughts from the passive exes what they did to me came to my head. But then it kept referring to post a status about how beautiful you are. And I'm just like, but I'm not like that. I was like, fine in my head, I'm not like that. And then like this other thought came in, like, well, beautiful girls post statuses about how beautiful they are, and since you're now one of them, now why don't you post one? And I'm just like thinking in my head, I'm like fighting this, and I'm just like, what is in my head? What's going on? And I'm thinking, why is this happening? And yeah, maybe I am beautiful, but I'm not gonna post a status about it and brag about it, because every girl's beautiful. Like, no one's better than anybody. Every girl's beautiful, and like, I mean, everyone's beautiful. And so I said no more. After that, I said, forget it, because there must be a Satan. I mean, I used to be really religious, and I was just kind of like scared. I kept getting that thought, and so I went on to joycemeyer.org, and I'll have her link below in the box, and I also went to Project Inspired, and I've been part of Project Inspired for about, I think, 6 months now, but I haven't really been on it. I actually kind of quit after all that stuff was happening, because I was like, why is God doing this to me? And so I went on Project Inspired, and I read articles on how to forgive, and I took notes, and that kind of opened my heart a little bit. Like, what else could I learn? And I learned how to do Bible study. I think Project Inspired is like the best ever, and I think Nicole Wider, I think she is so amazing. She was a Hollywood model, and I think she did bad modeling, and that was before she knew Christ. And then when she received God, she decided to do good modeling. She started to do things. She started to create websites, tell girls that every girl is beautiful, and she's just really inspiring. And I encourage you, if you're a girl, to go check her out. And it like totally opened up my heart. I actually have told people, I mean, for the past few days, I barely laugh on the phone anymore, and I haven't been joyful. So after just reading those articles, I started, calling people. Like, I mean, I got to the point where if you called me, I didn't call you back, because I just thought, I've been thinking selfish thoughts, like I'm so much better than you. But then after reading those articles, I thought, why don't I call those people and tell them something really nice, and make sure they know that I care about them. And so I did, and people are like, why are you saying this? And I'm just like, because I'm starting to feel how, God feels towards other people. I know, now I remember how to love and show kindness. And I just want to say, I know this is maybe totally, not off topic, but I just think, I don't know how I'm going to add this on here, but I just want to say that, you should never give up. I mean, there's also a Girl Talk Live, by the way, on Project Inspired, and the girls on there told me to, like, not give up. And it's so right that, you may lose a loved one, and I know what that's like. It's like a really, really, really deep and total, like, tear you apart. And I know that families are hurting, and I know what losing everything is. I've lost everything. People still think I have everything, that I'm somehow rich or something, but I'm not. I've lost everything, and it did tear me apart, and I broke down a couple of times. But I mean, it shouldn't be a reason why you give up on God, because God is always right there, and He's always watching. And if you go on YouTube, you should really watch this God's love letter to you. It just made me cry. It made me realize how much God cares about me, and that He is everywhere, and Satan is real. I mean, I just thought, oh, well, I don't really believe in God, and I don't think there's a Satan. I mean, yeah, there is, but what bad can he do? But he can put those, like, evil thoughts in your head and make you do that. And I almost posted those statuses, but I'm so glad I didn't, because that would just, like, ruin me. And so I just want to encourage you to, like, never give up, and that, if you ever need someone to talk to, you can always message me. Can really have a Twitter for this, like, YouTube account, but yeah, but I really encourage you to have a really good friend. I can't believe I have their encouragement to do this, but I just want to say that you should have someone